Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Hahablueberry Podcast episode. My name is Billy if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back to the podcast episode. Woo! Okay. Anyways, let's just jump right into it. We got a lot of stuff to cover today. I do apologize in advance for literally not posting anything. Like, I did not mean to leave you guys in a ditch. I'm so sorry for being MIA. I just been so busy with my own personal life that I forgot to post. There is a lot of actual podcast episodes that I probably should have posted, but I'm slow and I procrastinate a lot. So guess what? None of them were posted. So yay, we love that. There was at least wait, what is this one? Let me see when this was made. I know there's a lot of episodes I had and I actually deleted a lot of them. This is the most recent one, actually. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, the most recent one was on June 17th, and it's on a draft right now, so it's not even, published out yet. But, yeah. So, actually, funny enough, I have actually recorded over 1, 2, 3 episodes, and they have not been posted, probably even more than 3, in my drafts, and they have not all not been posted. Oh my gosh, English, hello. Yeah, I do apologize in advance. I always would, whoa, I cannot talk, actually, oh my god. I was meant to post a podcast episode before I left China, or when I was before going to before I was going to China, but procrastination got in the way, and yeah, I'm just really stupid about my life. So let's not talk about that. So, anyways, my trip in China was great. Let's just get that over with because I feel like that's a commonly asked question. How was the trip in China? It was great. You know, the things I want to do there, check off everything on my bucket list, spend a lot of money. Yay. Okay. Now, moving on to the next topic. Let's talk about, there's so much juicy topics to talk about. There's so many. Sorry. I don't know why I just groaned into the mic. That's disgusting. I don't know. Okay, let's talk about group projects. So I feel like, oh my god, I feel like this is just gonna be insane. Oh my god, when I tell you guys that I swear on my own life, I jinxed it, or somehow. If you guys haven't heard my last episode before I went MIA, then you guys should probably hear that before you guys hear this one, because it's pretty much like a part 2 of it. So, in my, right, I don't even know how to explain it. In my, last podcast episode, in my last podcast episode where I was pretty much ill, and that was recorded back in April. And yes, I am a bit slow on that. I do apologize in advance. Pretty much, long story short, I talked about how, my opinions on school projects and all that stuff. And long story short, I pretty much predicted my future because I was recorded in April. I don't even know how to explain this without keep on making weird sounds. But let me just explain this actually. So let's go back to a couple months before I posted my last episode. I was in my chem class, and my previous teacher, who's actually now fired. I'm so sorry if I'm releasing her information without her knowledge, but yes, she is fired now because my school district is a-hole. So thanks, school district, for being rude to my chem teacher. But anyways, so long story short, I feel so bad for her. I miss her so much already. But long story short, I wanted to get my grade up because I'm a big tryhardy during sophomore year, because my freshman year grade was not the best because my physics teacher was a bum in the butt. She actually retired, thank the Lord. No offense to anybody who I'm calling out, but she did an awful job at teaching, and many people actually hated her. There was a lot of rumors about her, actually, and I'm not going to name drop all the rumors, but I think they were actually speckled around throughout my episodes about her, about the rumors that actually happened. Anyways, so actually, hello to my school if they're listening to this podcast episode. If they somehow found my podcast episode, hello to my school. Hello. Hi. May I help you? Hi. Yes. Okay. And I'll tell you guys why I just did that for a few minutes. There's a lot of stuff I got to cover. So, where was I at? Okay. So, anyways, she did an awful job at teaching. I got a horrible grade. I got like a C for both semester 1 and 2. And yes, I tried the hardest. I tried my hardest. The only person who got an A was a junior, and she left. And I still have contact with her, actually, do IG and also do Snapchat. A lot of my friends I'm actually friends with through freshman year. I have great contact with them through phone number, Snapchat, Instagram, all through social medias. Okay, let's just get to the gist. So chemistry class, my grade was pretty good, but I wanted to reach it to a 90 as an overall grade. But if you combine your semester 1 grade, aka I don't know how, I know Philly was like term 1 and term 2 grade, or term 1 term, I don't even know, term 1 term 2 term 3 whatever, but for us it's only semester 1 and 2. Pretty much if you combine those together, there's a lot of percentage issues because of, you can't always get 100 on everything. So of course your percentage bounces around, and then your final overall grade fluctuates a bit, like bounces around a bit, which gets a bit annoying. So my overall grade was like an 87. Yeah, 87. It goes 88, 89, 90. Yeah. So I needed 3 more points, 3 actual points to get to a 90. Even though I did a lot of the extra credit stuff, I still wanted to hit that 90. It was possible. It was right before school like ended. And so I asked my teacher, my chem teacher, I was like, hey, is there any chance I could get like some sort of extra credit in some sort of way? Because I wanted to get, a bit more like points in order to hit that 90. And she was like, well, it's the end of the school year soon and grade is closing, blah, blah, blah. And so she assigned me an honors chemistry project. She was like, I don't know if you can handle this, but here you go. And she gave it to me. Now, this project was pretty confusing at first until she showed me examples, and then I kind of knew how to do everything. But I technically wanted to do it myself, but she recommended me doing it with other people, and I really should have chosen those people that I wanted originally. Anyways, I chose 3 of the people in my class who I personally know the closest to. Now, I'm not going to go into detail much. Long story short, there was just a lot of issues with that group, and there was a lot of issues with just those people in general. And you know what's so funny? Sneak peek, a little hint, but junior year this year for gym class, I have 2 of them, 2 out of 3 of them. So I don't know if they're still holding grudges, because one of them actually didn't even get extra credit because they left early, and another one went on vacation right after the project. So I don't know if they even got points. So I'm not even gonna ask them anything, and yeah. So it's a bit of a like a grudge that they're holding. I'm not sure though. I'm not gonna get into that because I'm worried that they're gonna see this podcast. So hello if they do, especially one of them. I know one of them. I hi, hello. One of them actually probably do listen to this podcast. So if your name is P, and you have blonde hair and you're pale as hell, and I know you and your girl, then hello to you, because you're probably watching my podcast, because long story short, she actually blurred my story out to her friends, and they thought I had an issue with them, and I'm not even gonna get into that. So hello to her if she sees this. I'm chill with her and all that stuff. I don't have no beef with her. If she doesn't even listen to this portion of the podcast, it's whatever. But yeah, I don't even have beef with her. It's just she does these stuff where it gets on my nerves a little bit. Especially when it's a private story. Like, are you really sharing my information out? Like, I thought I could trust you, but you completely lost my trust, and and now I gotta be cautious of what I post. I literally had to actually hide her from my story one time because she literally leaked my personal information. Like, you leaked something that was personal to my account. My account is personal. Like, what? Which is why I have over 23 people hidden on my stories, because those people don't deserve to watch or view anything. Because guess what? If you guys are going to share my stuff, then here you guys go. And it's as long as I see it. If I don't see it, you're lucky you get away with it. But if I do see it, you guys will not be catching lacking. I will literally catch you guys immediately. I have a handle of people from my Instagram that will literally track people down. So I'm not playing games. I'm going to be Juliet. Okay, I'm not playing games. But that's what I thought about that's what my pretty much my overall thoughts about school projects is. It's horrible. Please do not ever work in school projects, especially people who like to procrastinate a lot. No shade, but just saying, because I literally had to do the whole side by myself. That's all I'm saying. Moving on. Junior year, junior year. I don't even know how to say it. It's been okay. I definitely don't mind like junior year right now. Like, actually, I don't know. I don't mind all my classes, but I also don't mind like the teachers there. Now, there's definitely some classes I want to drop out, and I don't want to say any class I want to drop out. But when I give you guys like the order of how I like my classes, you will probably know which class I want to drop out. And there's certain classes you can't drop out. So I can't tell you which class I can drop out, just because I'm worried my school is listening, because they actually implemented a new rule this year that if you post anything negative on social media about anybody, you will literally get a 2-day suspension, even though it's whatever. I'm not going to argue with them. This is why I use code names for everything, because you guys, it gets so annoying when people start hearing my stuff and they're like, oh, I wonder who this person is. Well, this is why I use code names. And no, just because I use the word grape does not mean that it's regulated to somebody who has a G in their name or last name, either way. It's just how I remember them, like what they look like, all this stuff. You may not see yourself looking like an egg, but I probably call you an egg. Don't know. But anyways, so I actually should probably say all these stuff before anything happens, before my podcast gets taken down, before I get a cease and desist letter. Just joking. Okay, so junior year overall, not that bad. It's the second day of school actually when I'm recording this. So by the time you guys are seeing this, it's actually my 5th day of like a whole week of school actually already, which is insane. But yeah, so junior year, not that bad. It's chill for now. It's okay, not the worst, Definitely some classes I would like to drop, but classes as in like one specific one. Now let me show you guys my classes. I'm so excited. Sorry, my voice like went like really deep and high pitchy, and now it's like really like low enthusiasm. So I got first period. I got Honor Spanish 3. I did not want to choose that, but you know what? I wanted to have something cool on my application, some sort of honors class, because guess what? I have not had a single honors ever since I moved to my high school. Because my high school has this rule, which I think I explained it like a couple podcasts ago, but they have this rule where in order to go to an honors class, you must have a certain overall percentage during semester 1, which is like an 86 or above, whereas 87 or above, in order to go to honors. And in order to go to a AP advanced placement class, you gotta have like 93 or above or something like that as an overall grade. So yeah, and guess what? I tried my hardest to go to all honors, but it's just way too much work. So anyways, next period 2, is business management and marketing. Next period is third period is PE. Fourth period is bio. Sixth period is wait, did I say fifth period was bio? I meant fourth period was bio. Fifth period is lunch. Sixth period is digital design and illustration. Seventh period is CP, which is college prep English 3, which is like the lowest course you can possibly take. And then period 8 is US history 2 CP again, and then CP algebra 2 period 9, which is my last period. Now, if you guys like write down my whole entire schedule, you guys will probably realize, wait, why is all your important classes in the afternoon, and why is your most boringest classes in the morning? Hey, well, maybe talk to my school about it, because I'm really pissed about that too. And also, if my school still listens to this, hello, guess what? I tried emailing my counselor about switching stuff really early in the year, and they completely ghosted me after like a couple of back and forth emails. I asked for follow-up, ghosted me for 2 days, or more than 2 days actually. I asked for another follow-up. In total, I asked for like 3 or 2 follow-ups, and he ghosted me completely. So, I don't want to curse anything, but if I had to curse at them for ignoring my email, I would have, but I'm not trying to get in trouble with my counselors. But counselor, I know who you are, and you are definitely, I just hate you for literally ignoring my email. Like, what the heck, man? Not cool, dude. Literally not cool. Like, I'm so sorry, but just not cool. Like, actually not cool. Oh my gosh. I literally, that like actually irritated me. Oh my gosh. I can't even look at his face without just like, my God. Like, like why? Just why, man? Like, why? But anyways. So now let me explain my favorite periods. So my favorite periods are business management, period 2. Favorite class ever, only because the teacher is really chill, and she also will give you a teacher recommendation, and that's great for me because I'm going to the business route major, and she is in the business category, so that is a win-win for me and her. And then period 2, my favorite is CPUS History 2. Now, there is a really specific reason. Okay, this makes me sound so weird and astonishing weird that I don't even know if I want to even clip this as a podcast clip. But um I don't even know if I want to leak his last name either. But hey guys, so this is just editing Blueberry here. As I'm looking over this footage right now, I don't think it is actually appropriate to even talk about this on my podcast episode. So I'm just going to completely cut out the part and just leave you guys in a cliffhanger of who I'm talking about. And that also goes on with the next week's podcast episode, which I have also pre-recorded, because I don't think it's appropriate and it's just not the right moment to say it. But yeah, so I do apologize in advance, but please enjoy the rest of the episode. For sure, writing down something in my diary about this because this is so annoying. But anyways, so long story short, he's probably the most youngest looking teacher out of everybody. He's like so. I swear to God, he's like so literally can't focus on. I literally can't focus on anything because all he does is literally just stands there and does absolutely nothing. The other one is a married one, and he's really short, which I was pretty shocked by when I first went in. I was like, wow, the height's different between Mr. CRI and the other one, Mr. C2. Oh, I should call them Mr. C1 and Mr. C2. Sorry, Mr. C2, the tall one, has a middle part. So I was actually meant to say that Mr. C1 has a middle part and Mr. C2 does not. So yeah, my apologies for getting it mixed up myself. I was shocked by the height difference. I was like, wow, they really put Mr. C1 and Mr. C2 in the same class, and their height difference is incredibly, like, shockingly big. Like, it's really shocking. Like, Mr. C2, he gives off the Willy Wonka, the chocolate one where like it's like the, what's the Willy Wonka character from like Willy Wonka? Hold up, let me search it up. Let me try searching it up. Like the Mr. C2, he gives off the Oompa Loompas from Willy Wonka. That's how like short he is to me. But I know from preference view he doesn't look that short. To me he looks that short. And of course, Mr. C1, he literally looks like not, he doesn't look like a giant. He's really like, I feel like he could literally blend in as a student because he looks so like attractively young. If that makes it any like, if that makes any sense. Like, you know, like there's some teachers who like, there's some students who literally look like teachers, or no, sorry. There's like some like teachers that looks like students, and they're like, you can really blend in, and some girls would definitely fall for you. Which is why actually I made a post on my Instagram, and I asked on my personal Instagram account, I asked for thoughts, and I said if there is any like possible chance people can like answer this, and a lot of people answered it. So thank you to everybody who has answered it. And yeah, so I asked on my story, I said for educational purposes only, so Instagram doesn't take this down, do y'all think that it's illegal to let a non-minor 18 plus overaged student, I think I spelled overaged student, date a non-married teacher? This is just a question because there's been a lot of dating in my school, and here's the thing. I have a prediction that some student is definitely dating a teacher. Now, this is just a theory, but it's very, I have a feeling of it, okay? Anyways, there was at least like 2 of them, I think, in there. There was 2 that was saying yes, and then there was like 5 people that were saying no. So the polls were like, yes, they're adults, they're 18 plus, or no, they should get fired, and 5 people picked no, and then the rest picked, the 2 of them picked yes. So there's your answer. Please do not date your teachers. It's really weird. I mean, unless you're trying to seduce them into giving you a better grade, please don't do that. It's really, really weird, and I'm so sorry that you're dating a teacher. That's just extra weird. But anyways, oh my gosh, that's why history class is probably my favorite class right now, because of just I didn't put him as first because personally, I don't mind history, but I definitely I would never put it as first place, no matter how much I liked the teacher, no matter even how attractive they looked. I would never physically put I physically would not put history as first place, no matter what reasoning. No matter if you give me $1,000,000, I would never put it up for first place. I would not lie to my teeth just so I can get money. So, yeah. Sorry, I just took like a five. I sort of got like 2 minutes, 3 minutes just talking about history class. Sorry, too obsessed, I guess. Anyways, um, and then my third favorite period is Algebra 2, and that's only because I actually have my friends in there, and I also have like somebody else I know from last year's class that I had with. I'm not even gonna name drop him. I think I talked about him actually like 2 episodes ago, but yeah, the only way I know him is because he's like probably the only one that actually looked like he has muscles. Like I think okay. I'm not saying that everybody in my school doesn't have muscles. There's definitely guys who definitely has muscles and who has biceps and everything, but he's probably the one that I like actually can tell like it's actually like you know looks real. I don't know, like hands down that's just what I remember him as. And also his like really incredible jawline. Yes, guys, I do detail people when they walk into the room, just in case if anything happens and they go missing. Gotta do what you gotta do. Literally, it's just how my body is. Like I literally need to like detail the room and everything. I'm like I gotta remember this, I gotta remember that. So it's not weird for me to like detail a teacher or like a student. But anyways, my next period is English. Only because I don't mind where I'm sitting for English class, which is 7th period. I don't mind where I'm sitting. Sorry. Algebra 2 was 9th period. That was last period. Anyways, I don't mind sitting where I'm at for English class. It's a nice area. I know like a few people, like a speckle of them, but I definitely see a lot of them being like the dumbest one ever. No, wait, that actually sounds so mean. Sorry. I definitely seen a lot of them just not expecting the goals that I have, and I could definitely see a lot of them asking for my help. Now, I'm not trying to like give myself like the energy boost. I'm not trying to humble myself, but that's just what my body prediction is. And same for history class. Like there's a lot of people who definitely I've had classes before with them, and they have asked me for answers. So I'm really nervous to literally even like, like I definitely would ask them also, but like I'm just saying like I just see them probably asking me more. So yeah, but yeah, that's the only thing about that. Now, next period I like is bio. I don't mind bio. I don't hate it. I don't love it. The recent teacher that got moved into that class is actually from the middle school, and they actually just got moved to the high school. They're not that bad, but I definitely think that it's a bit awkward in that class. I don't know. That's just my preference. I don't mind that class either. I also have a friend in there. So yeah. Next period I like digital and design. I thought that I would like this class way more, but I heard a lot of just feedback and comments that class is not that good. So if you guys know what classes I'm dropping, there is your answer probably for one of them. And then my next favorite period is 7th period, which is gym. Not 7th period. Oh my gosh, 3rd period, which is gym. Only because I actually have a lot of friends in there that I know. 8th period is lastly honor Spanish 3, and that's only because the teacher in there, she's actually really fun. She's a UK teacher, which I love. She's probably the only UK English teacher in here. But my class is just really boring. No energy, all that stuff. And so she pretty much just talks to herself. And my friend explains, like I told my friend about this, and my friend was like, my friend also has her class. But anyways, my friend was like, yeah, she gives off Dora the Explorer when she asks for like, can you say map? And like nobody answers. That's what she gives off. Like the first day of school, nobody talked, and she literally just started talking to her saying excelente. So not trying to mock her or anything, but that's like literally what she said, and it was so awkward, and I wanted to like shoot myself in the head. I was like, there's no way I'm in this class right now. So yeah, I'm also drinking a Capri Sun, not sponsored, but yeah. But that's pretty much all my periods. And if you guys know which period I'm dropping, their answer go. I'm not saying that I'm actually gonna drop these classes. It just really depends on how like, I don't know how it goes, how my grade goes. I don't know. Um, but yeah, you know, I probably would rather switch history as first, but like I said, I don't know if I want to. Like, it's just like the only reason why is because the teacher in there is just so. I can't say it. I can't say it. I literally can't say it. But anyways, moving on. But yeah, I literally can't. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's move on to the next topic. Actually, um, wait, what's the next topic? Oh my gosh, now I'm forgetting. So moving on to the topic because I forgot my other topics I want to talk about. Um, let me talk about my mental health. So my mental health currently is at a status of I want to hit my head in the wall because of how junior year is going, and I also want to just hit my wall again, hit my head on the wall. I don't know. Junior year is not junior yearing. Like, do you know what I'm understanding? I think. Oh, it just popped up in my head. I think the older we get, the more I start caring less about stuff. And this is a quote that Nicole Lano actually talked about in her shorts, and she was like, the older I get as a senior, the more I'm like, I don't give a crap about anything." And my friend actually, she's in my business manager, and she was like, "Do you know senioritis?" And if you don't know what senioritis is, it's literally when seniors starts giving up at like towards the end of the school year because they don't give a crap no more because they got accepted into their colleges, and that's what senioritis is. All the seniors will start working really, really incredibly hard until like May, or maybe like, yeah, maybe like until May or January, February, March, April, or maybe April. I don't know, depending on when colleges come out, like all their colleges come out, and then they'll stop working. Literally, they'll start skipping classes, all that stuff. That's what senioritis is. I don't know if my school. I know my school doesn't allow skipping classes at all, but like just in general, I don't know how they're gonna handle that. I don't know if they're gonna make a whole announcement to the class of 2024 about it. I'm not gonna. I mean 2025 about it. I'm not gonna argue with anything, but that's what senioritis is, and I'm not gonna get that because I'm still gonna be trying my hardest. But I definitely want to do early release just because I can't handle being in school for another minute. I think I'm actually gonna go insane. So I probably will do that at the beginning of the year. I probably won't need parking actually. Yeah. Um. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my mental health. It's just making me want to stay in my head. I think my only thing that I don't mind is history class. Like I said, I gotta beep out so much stuff. So thank you to myself for saying all that stuff that I should not be saying online. And that's pretty much it. Like, I don't really have anything else to say except for just the older I get, the less I start caring about stuff. Like, I start caring about stuff. Yeah. I mean, literally today in Spanish, I literally try-harded over a icebreaker, and yes, you shouldn't be try-harding over icebreaker, but she wanted us to make a flag, and my team was pretty much useless. They're awkward, and I just did the whole work myself, and I explained what it means, the symbolization of the meaning of it, because guess what? Everybody explained it really crappy, and she kept on asking questions, and I hate when teachers always ask me questions on the spot. So guess what? I was way more than prepared for it. So yeah, so see me as a tryhard all you want. I don't give a crap to anybody who's listening to this, any classmate of mine who's listening to this podcast who has classes with me. I really don't care if you think I'm a tryhard. I'm going to try to be successful as possible, try to get good grades, try to pass my freaking stupid classes. So yeah, I don't care. There you go. That's your answer. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this podcast episode. It's been a whole lot of just random crap. It's just a whole lot of crazy crap stuff. It's all over the place. It's so great. Oh my god, we love junior year. I do not love junior year. Please get junior year out my face. Like, literally, like, someone slammed the door, just like so that I don't need to literally be in that class anymore. I mean, be in junior anymore. I want to go to senior immediately. I'm gonna graduate, get out of my school, all that just. But anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to this week's podcast episode. I hope that everyone drinks some water. I'll see you guys all next time for the next upcoming podcast episode. Make sure to follow all my social medias, which will be linked in the link tree in the description down below. Also, this episode is not sponsored. I'll see you guys on next time. Mwah, goodbye. Love you guys. Bye. Goodbye. Also, it's suicide preventable month, so please do not jump off anything. And actually, everything that I said in this video is all jokes, so please don't actually do that. Just please take care of yourself. You're loved. Okay, goodbye.